Hi, welcome to the Improvement Today channel, where we will discuss multiple topics such as health, money, good habits, psychology, and so much more. Make sure to subscribe or leave a comment. I will reply to every single one of you. Today, we are going to be talking about 12 ways to know it's time to break up with your boyfriend. 1. You're simply not happy. Someone who is dating the right person consistently enjoys the relationship and feels a general sense of happiness. If you find yourself wondering whether you should break up frequently, then that's a fairly clear sign that this may not be the best person for you. And those are among the reasons to break up with your boyfriend. 2. You're doubting everything. It's natural and healthy to evaluate a relationship at critical steps. But don't ignore those nagging concerns that are trying to tell you something. As a general rule, voices inside you are there for a purpose. And they might be encouraging you of the good reasons to break up. Sometimes, something within us is whispering that we're dating the wrong person, presenting the signs of a breaking relationship. If this is the case for you, then one of the worst things you can do is to ignore that voice. 3. You can't figure out a way to work it out. One of the greatest reasons to break up is simple. You can't come up with any other solution. As you're wondering whether or not to break up, consider asking yourself another question. Can you two work it out, and do you want to? Is there anything about this relationship that's worth salvaging? Even if you're still unsure about your commitment to the relationship, try to pursue healthy conflict resolution. Talk about your concerns, voice your needs, and apologize for your role in the current situation. 4. You don't think you'll regret it. One way how to know when to break up is to consider the consequences. Deep down, do you believe you're giving up too quickly? Do you still believe, deep down, that he's the one? One of the good reasons to break up with your boyfriend is to be very honest about how you feel toward him, and how you would feel without him. Remember, regret is not the same thing as feeling bad. Of course, you'll hate to hurt your partner's feelings, and will be sad to end something you once hoped would last a lifetime. Regret, however, is painful disappointment in yourself for missing out on something that could have been good. 5. You wonder about what else is out there. It's normal to have occasional doubts and questions about the long-term prospects of your partnership. But don't ignore the warning signs if those thoughts become increasingly frequent. It's not always the case that a person is wrong because of some sort of character flaw or personal defect. One of the signs of a failing relationship is when you are dating one person, but secretly wishing you were with somebody else. It could be that it's an ex you're still carrying a torch for. Or maybe it's someone else in your life you wish you could be with. 6. You don't feel good about yourself. Sure, everyone will have doubts and insecurities, and they may even deal with some bigger questions about themselves. But the time they spend with their partner will make them feel better about themselves, not worse. In contrast, if your partner exacerbates your self-doubts and undermines your confidence, then that's a major red flag that this is not a good person for you to be in a relationship with. You want someone who affirms and celebrates the great things about you, not someone who wrecks your self-confidence and torpedoes your every attempt at growth. 7. Your friends are encouraging you to end it. Truth be told, you're not just wondering about reasons to break up with your boyfriend in your head, but you're seeking the help of your besties. If the people you trust and are closest to feel that you've found a good catch, and therefore encourage the relationship, that's a good sign that you two may belong together. On the other hand, if the people who love you the most are begging you to get away from someone, then that person's probably not the one for you. Of course, sometimes your friends and family may choose someone for you who isn't a great match. In these cases, it's not always wise to follow their advice. 8. The cons outweigh the pros. A cost-benefit analysis can be helpful in situations other than at the office. Sit down for a few minutes and write down the advantages of continuing to date the person you are with. Then list the disadvantages. What are the good reasons to break up? The bad ones? When you compare the lists, you might determine that the reasons to stay together are more compelling than the reasons to break up. But if the opposite appears to be the case, that's how you know it's time to call time on the relationship. Thank you for watching. Hope I will see you again tomorrow. Let's grow this community bigger and bigger. So I want to hear from you in the comments. Bye for now, and remember that life is good.